I think about the planting of trees, the seeds of ideas that we plant in this nation as we try to regrow America. This is a place where one wants to establish roots. This United States of America feels like the divided states of America. It feels like we're divided politically, economically, racially, religiously, at a time that we face very real existential threats, environmentally, technologically, pandemically, with conflicts with other nation states. I can summarize why I'm running for office in one word: love. Love for this country. Love for the American people. I believe in us. I have faith in us and our future. This is the time to find a path forward together. This is a time to vote our conscience, to do what we believe is right. For those that watched the debates the other night, it was amazing to see the incredible depth of policy discussion, to see not just presidential behavior, but almost regal behavior. You know, it really felt like America won. God help us. We have to find a path forward together, coming out of the Great Depression, coming out of World War I, coming out of World War II. This country was able to find a unified vision, a path forward together. The choice is not fear or hate. Love is the answer. We need visionary leadership that understands how to navigate the road ahead. Technology may be the largest issue that we face in this country right now. As artificial intelligence, robotics, automation, as technologies change the world around us more and more rapidly. Look at how social networking has impacted our democracy. If you haven't seen on Netflix the movies The Great Hack or the more recent Social Dilemma, it's important that we understand that technology is amoral. Technology is neither good or bad. It is a tool. And how we use it will determine its impact it has on our lives and society. I believe that technology is here to enhance our lives. And it will, if we have leadership with their finger on the pulse, with the foresight to navigate the road ahead. I think it's also time that we start evaluating game-changing ideas. How do we upgrade the operating system of the United States of America? Well, it starts as a systems designer with understanding what are we incentivizing? What is our goal? What is our aim? What is our vision for the future? What is the destination we wish for this nation? We've been measuring our success historically by growth. The problem with growth, or GDP, is it doesn't distinguish between positive and negative growth. Cancer creates growth. Locking people in prison creates growth. Forest fires and the burning of trees creates growth. Hurricanes create growth, but is that the type of growth we wish to incentivize? Another problem with growth is it assumes that we have infinite resources, which we've known for a long time we don't have. We can't keep just moving west, which is why as we try to grow, we're trying to take from each other. It's creating conflict. I think we start to evaluate other forms of measuring our success. Our founding fathers had a very powerful intention for this nation: life, liberty, as we're here at a Liberty Bell, and the pursuit of happiness. What if we started to measure our success by life? Did you know that life expectancy in the United States is in decline, despite all the advancements in medicine, science, and technology? What if we started to measure our success by life expectancy? What if we started to hold our government accountable to our life? Policy would change. The private sector would change. The life of every American over time, our well-being would improve. What if we measured our success by liberty? We are supposed to be the land of the free. We would no longer be the country with more people in prison than any other country in the world. Our police departments would be focused on the reform that betters our lives to protect and serve, not to arrest more people, to get a bigger budget, to hire more cops, to arrest more people. With growth as the goal, with the incentive, we get uncontrolled growth. We get a system that is out of control, that is overgrown with the wrong policies. Liberty should be one of our measurements, and of course, happiness. There are already a number of countries around the world that are measuring their success by the happiness of their people. If we want to upgrade the system, if we want to redefine what it is to be an American, if we want to upgrade the operating system of the United States of America and create an America 2.0, it requires stepping back and redesigning the incentives. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, I think, is a very good place to start. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here in Idaho. I'm grateful for the opportunity to connect with the people here. I've planted seeds. These roots will grow, and I look forward to the future that we can create together. Remember, the future will happen to you or with you. Be a part of it. 43% of eligible voters are not voting because they feel their voice doesn't matter or they're not inspired by the choices they have. Remember to rock the vote. Remember to get out there and vote. The future will happen to you or with you. Let's create a future that we all want to live in. Over 30% of registered voters are independent. Over 70% of political party voters are unhappy with their parties right now. We are the silent majority. We have an opportunity to break through and create a future and a government of, for, and by the people. I look forward to making history with each and every one of you. I'd like to introduce Carla Ballard, my vice presidential running mate. It's not all the time we get to share the campaign trail together, but we are able to do that and to be here in Idaho together with you. And so I'm honored to introduce her and to show the unity of people coming together with different backgrounds, because that is how we create the future that works for all of us. Thank you, Carla.
Thank you, Brock. Well, greetings, Idaho, and greetings to all of the residents here at Boise. I come to you all the way from another Liberty Bell, Philadelphia. And it is so awesome to stand here before you in the city of trees. I come as a descendant of Benin, Africa. I come as a descendant of the Shawnee Cherokee tribe. I come to you as the 5th great-granddaughter of Aaron Burr. In my DNA, my walk has always been toward unifying one humanity, not just to say it as a talking point, but because I live it and I breathe it every single day. I also stand before you, sir, as a daughter, that's right, you, as a daughter of a Purple Heart Korean War Marine veteran. I come to you as a sister of the 75th Infantry, U.S. Army. I could go on and on. I also care very deeply about our military and our first responders. And sometimes as an African American woman, that may seem odd. But there's nothing odd about that. I'm committed just like Brock is, to stand before those that have been ostracized over and over again. We have an opportunity to heal. We truly have an opportunity to address those atrocities that happened centuries ago, actually just a few weeks ago. The police brutality is unacceptable. And in that, we don't stand for defunding the police department. We stand for making sure that all people have a fair chance to ensure that justice is realized. And it will be once we recognize the shared humanity in all of us. I am so grateful. We are so grateful, Idaho and Boise, to be welcomed by you guys. Thank you so much. We are excited to be in this great state. Thank you, thank you. Please get out and vote. Thank you, Brock.